gentlemen, and welcome to Deaver Selby Stadium, home of the Plainsmen. Tonight is Homecoming 2022, and the Plainsmen welcome the Lions for Moore High School. This evening, before we honor our homecoming court, we would like to take a moment and highlight many of our organizations and extracurricular activities at the high school by recognizing seniors who have been committed to their respective groups during their tenure at Enid High School. These students have served our school with distinction and will now be called out onto the field. For the Enid High School swimming team, Cody Higbee and Cheyenne Kissinger. For the Enid High School Jazz Choir, Zach Byron and Havana Alexander. Back to the west side of the field, EHS Show Choir, Daniel Voth and Brooke Phillips. To the east side, Enid High School Concert Choir, Taylor Hildebrand and Lauren Peace. West End Zone, Enid High School Cheer Team, Cadence McBroom and Enid High School Athletic Trainer, Paige Waldrop. From the East End Zone, Enid High School Volleyball Team, Lauren Powell, and Enid High School Boys Wrestling Team, Carlos Alvarado. The West End Zone, Enid High School Girls Wrestling Team, Shelby Harris, and EHS Esports Team, Cooper Bruce. The East End Zone, the Enid High School Competitive Speech and Debate Team, Elena Nelson, and Enid High School Boys Golf Team, Edward Scott. The West End Zone, Enid High School Islander Club, Bethy Annan and Lucas Tommy. The East End Zone, the Enid High School Fast Pitch Softball Team, Serena Williams, and Enid High School Slow Pitch Softball Team, Madison Withy. West End Zone, Enid High School Baseball Team, Jacob Kennedy, and Girls Tennis Team, Alexandria Garcia. East End Zone, EHS Girls Cross Country Team, Sarah Bonebreak, accompanied by Abigail Hoganpool and Brianna Clayton. West End Zone, the EHS ROTC program, Taryn Chester, and the EHS ROTC program and the Student Council, Tabitha Kirkley. East End Zone, EHS Teacher Cadet Program, Randy Bradley, and EHS National Honor Society, Esther Camacho. West End Zone, EHS Quiz Bowl Team, Grace Crawford, EHS Black Heritage Union, Michaela Dawkins, and EHS Yearbook Program, Tyla Miranda. And for the East End Zone, EHS Guitar Program, Jonathan Rivera, EHS Orchestra Program, Bella Gonzalez, and EPS Vision Broadcasting Program, Jamie Melrose. Please give these students a round of applause to show our appreciation for their dedication to our school and our community. And now for your 2022-23 football homecoming court. Our first queen candidate is Addison Decker. Addison is the daughter of James and Vanessa Decker. Addie's siblings are Drew, Garrett, Morgan, Tucker, and Hudson. Addie is a member of Varsity Palm, the golf team, National Honor Society, FCA, Stuco, Platinum E Club, Hike Dance Company, and is very active in her church. After high school, she plans to attend the University of Oklahoma's Accelerated Master's Program, where she intends to major in communication sciences and disorders, and one day hopes to serve students like herself who struggle with multiple specific learning disorders. Her most memorable high school moment was every Friday night spending time with her friends, teammates in the student section, dancing along with the band, and supporting our Enid Plainsmen. Addie's escort is Tyke Andrews. Tyke is the son of Harold Andrews. Tyke plays football, basketball, and runs track. After high school, Tyke plans to continue his football career at the college level. His most memorable high school moment is the comeback win against PCO his junior year. Our next queen candidate is Ava Jackson. Ava is the daughter of Kevin and Jana Jackson. Ava's siblings are Brianna Walker, Lauren, and Danielle Jackson. Ava is a member of Varsity Palm, Hike Dance Company, EHS Show Choir, Platinum E President, FCA, and 10 Dance Mentorship. Her plans after high school are to attend college and continue dancing. Her most memorable high school moment is qualifying and competing at state with her solo last year. Ava's escort is Devin Gaines. Devin is the son of Rodney Gaines and Viola Dollar. Devin's siblings are Alexis, Q, and RJ. Devin plays football and enjoys traveling and sightseeing. After high school, he plans on attending OSU or OU to pursue sports management. Devin's most memorable moment is his entire sophomore year. And our third queen candidate is Elizabeth Owens. Elizabeth is the daughter of Jeff and Angie Owens. Libby's sister is Ava Owens. Libby is a member of Varsity Paul, National Honor Society, and Platinum E Service Club Secretary. She plans to attend college at OSU and major in allied health and nutritional sciences to become a physical therapist. Her most memorable high school memory is the football game against at Ponca City her sophomore year. Libby's escort is Luke Rao. Luke is the son of Shelley Millsap and Jody Rao. Luke's siblings are Lauren, Leighton, and Logan. Luke plays football, runs track, and is a member of the FCA. His plans after high school are to go to college and play football. His most memorable high school moment is the PCO game last year. And by the way, he would like to wish a special happy birthday to his mother, Shelley, whose birthday is today, and it is on the board. Happy birthday, Shelley. And now, this year's football homecoming king is Luke Rao. And your 2022 homecoming queen is Ava Jackson. And now Luke will present Ava with flowers. Now the sweater. The crown. traditional kiss. Ladies and gentlemen, our 2022 homecoming kid Blue Brown and homecoming queen Enid Jackson and their court. Big round of applause.
Hi everybody, Landon Collins alongside Hayden Clark. Hayden, tonight is homecoming night and the first district matchup at home against the Moore Lions. We had some homecoming events this week, and tell us a little bit about that.
So we had the pride or the oh my goodness, it came right. Can't even think of it now. The pep rally today. We had the pep rally earlier today. You actually led the pep rally. You did a great job with it. And it was a lot of fun. A lot of people got really hyped up. And I still think you were a little biased for letting the seniors win this year.
Well, I'm not a senior, but I would have loved it. Junior class would have won that one, but fortunately they did not. So.
Unfortunately, they didn't. So with homecoming today, the boys' court, Devin Gaines, Tyke Andrews, and Luke Rao up there with Ava Jackson, Addie Decker, and Libby Owen on the girls' court with Luke and Ava winning. So congratulations to both of them on winning. And we have the homecoming dance tomorrow. It's going to be a great time for everybody that is there, and I look forward to it.
And then the Big Blue Block Party this evening, it did end just here recently. It lasted from 5:45 to 6:45, and that's been going on. It's a new tradition here. Mm-hmm. Have some games, some music, and a lot of fun out there.
It's a lot of fun.
North side of the home stadium.
Yeah, if you have spare time before the game and you have nothing to do, you could go up to the Big Blue Block Party, have some fun, play some games, get a face tattoo, get some food. It's a very good time. We have a blue court, too. It's a new tradition at EHS. It's an opportunity for the seniors to get recognized for the hard work that they do for us in the program that they are part of, whether it is extracurricular activity or just a club. Just getting recognized for the hard work you do and what you get to do for us.
And then another event, which was last night, the homecoming bonfire, started at 7:45, and it was a great event. Honestly, Hayden, I was there, and unfortunately you couldn't go, but it had the spirit teams, the band, and the football team, and of course the fans got involved. And it was bonfire that got started out there. Get everybody ready for the homecoming matchup tonight.
I really wish I could have been there, but I heard that the chants led by Mr. Costello were really good, and he was really getting everybody really happy and really excited. So it's a big week for Enid football tonight. We talk about homecoming first, but this football game is just as important. To start this, Enid is sitting at 2-2 coming into this Week 5 matchup with the Moore Lions, and this is the first home district game that we're going to be looking to win a very big game tonight. Both of these teams are very good and well-rounded on both sides of the ball, but Enid is going to have to show what they're made of. We saw glimpses of that against Jinx last week when they were able to keep up with them in the third quarter. But, the fourth quarter didn't go as we wanted it to go, but we showed a lot of signs of improvement with Tyke Andrews having 33 catches, 576 yards, and 8 touchdowns on the year. That's just a monster season, averaging 165 yards a game.
And we're only into Week 5 right now. That's insane.
It's a monster season. But this Moore offense can also score very quickly. They're very explosive in the deep ball. They're very well-rounded. They have one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the state.
Like you said, that Jinx game last week, although the final score was 55-28, that was really, honestly, a huge performance for the Plainsmen, putting the Plainsmen back on the map, honestly, because that Jinx team is, every year they're insanely good. Every year their squad is just always ready. They always have Division I prospects. They've been historically good in high school football in the state of Oklahoma. But if any game in this season would become a shootout, I would say it'd have to be tonight with the Lions and the Plainsmen. This more offense, very explosive. Have a sophomore on their offensive side of the ball. He actually plays both sides, but he has a couple Division I offers as a sophomore.
He's one of the top players in the state, if
And he
not
is
the
electric.
top player in the state. But this offense is led by, as I said, one of the most dynamic quarterbacks in the state in Denver Wolf. He is a very good dual-threat quarterback. He's only 5'9", but he has a couple of 350-yard games this year. He's going to be looking to make Enid struggle with his passing ability as well as his running ability.
Yeah, I mean, he is a pretty good quarterback, but this Enid defense has really stepped it up this year compared to last year. Yes, we've lost some big pieces with Donovan Ryman, Alex Macias, and Reese Slater, but this Enid defense really showing what they're made of.
And the key
when you lose a Division I player on your defensive line, you have younger guys step up like Gustavo, really just making a name for themselves and showing what they're made of.
And the key for this defense tonight is really going to be tackling. Avoiding the mistakes also is going to be another good piece, but tackling has to be the key piece tonight. These are some very explosive players on the Moore offense that they're going to be able to have to tackle an open field and not force missed tackles so they don't score quickly.
And takeaways are going to be really important tonight for Enid on defense. I mean, I really believe they can step up and force some takeaways. And if they do that, it's going to be in prime position to win the game tonight.
It's another interesting game on the Enid offense, especially at the quarterback position. For our starting QB this week, it's going to be between Bennett and Aiden. Per usual, it's going to be a game time decision for who starts. It's going to be very interesting to see who starts this game.
The running back position is going to look pretty interesting, I would say, too.
Yeah.
Backup running back, Brady Condor, also a game time decision for him. So we'll see how that turns out.
Yeah, we'll see if he gets to play tonight. If not, it'll be the Luke Rouse show as usual. Double Deuce having a very good season himself, too.
Yeah, and if he doesn't end up playing, then that's the younger guys coming up. Carmelo Washington, South Lake Carroll transfer. Could possibly get up there, get some reps.
So as the team is ready to come out of the tunnel.
We have a new tunnel runner for the Enid Plainsmen, or I guess you could say flag runner. Cody Higbee, Cooper McKee, and Hudson Plummer. 2 sophomores and 1 senior. And I can't really tell who's running out tonight from where we're at, but some new runners out there. It's interesting. We had Ruben Daniels back a couple years ago, and now we didn't have one last year, but we have a new one this year. Actually, 3 new ones.
To also continue on this offense, obviously Tyke Andrews is their big target at the wide receiver position, but with Seth out, and he's been out the last few weeks, they've really had to have this wide receiver depth step up and make some plays when needed. They've shown flashes of that, but, they really need to step up tonight against this offense. This Moore offense will try to force you to play in a shootout game. And these wide receivers have really got to step up, make those big plays so we can score points fast and consecutively and consistently.
Yeah, it can definitely be high scoring. I mean, all these fans are ready to see how it's going to turn out. Everybody's out here to support the Plainsmen. Student section is packed tonight. Neon theme for the Enid High School students. And we have the band, the pom, the cheer, and some of the, what do you call that? The people with the flagpoles in the band.
Yeah, well...
sitting out there ready, wait for them to run out.
We apologize for not knowing what that is, but you do a lot for us, and thank you for that.
And the captain's coming onto the field. Number 10 for the Plainsmen, Tyler Charlton. 22, Luke Rouse. 77, Evan Sullivan. And honorary captain tonight is Mr. Ron Garrison for the Enid Plainsmen. He'll be the honorary captain. He graduated back from EHS back in 1967. And he was a part of the Plainsmen 64, 65, and 66 state championship football teams. He was a teacher, coach, and administrator, and he's the only AHS graduate to serve as a principal of Enid High School, which he later on dedicated half of his life, I guess you could say half of his century, to Enid Public Schools with 5 decades.
And also, just to point out, we didn't point this out for homecoming week, but we had some really good dress-up days this week, right, Landon?
Yeah, we sure did.
I think the best day that we had to have been the Decades Day.
Oh, yeah.
That was probably my favorite day.
I got some hate. I wore a Sam Bradford jersey. Obviously, 2008. The juniors, I'm a junior, if you're not aware. It was 80s day for the juniors. Sam Bradford, but you look back, you search up Brian Bosworth, OU, look at the lettering and numbering of the jersey. I actually asked my dad on this. He said it would look fine. Lettering and numbering were the same. And so I thought, okay, I'll just wear number 14 Sam Bradford. And I actually had my OU old vintage starter logo hat on, too. So that added along to it, but...
We also had a White Lies Day.
Yeah.
I believe that's the first time we've done that here since we've been here.
Yeah.
It was a very good day. A lot of people had some very interesting white lies on there. Mr. Costello's being one of the most popular ones, as he said his was going to be, I'm totally not addicted to coffee.
Yep. I had a very interesting one, too.
What was it, Landon? I think I remember what it was.
What was it, then?
I think you said that I don't listen to Star Wars music on yours, didn't you?
I may have. You might have to ask some people around the school. I can't quite remember on that one.
It's the coin toss will be... We'll see who won the toss.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the field, your Enid High School Plainsmen.
And our Plainsmen are going to run out of the tunnel now. Hoping to make their record 3-2 after tonight.
Both teams sitting at 0-1 in district play. Last week, the Lions lost to their in-city rival, Westmore. And then last week, obviously, the Plainsmen lost to the Trojans. But both teams looking to capitalize off of that, get their first district win of the season, and it's the Plainsmen's first district game here at home. Hopefully they can snag a homecoming win tonight. It'll be the first one in a while, and it'd be a sweet one, Hayden.
You'd very much need this win coming into next week, seeing that you're going to play Bixby next week, and that's always a tough matchup for anybody who plays Bixby.
One of the best teams in the nation, the Spartans, are very well-rounded. as both special teams units trot onto the field. Going to start play here. 7:05 kickoff here at D. Bruce Selby Stadium, located here in Enid, Oklahoma. And the Plainsmen are going to be kicking off to the Lions. 2 players back to receive, 4 more, and to kick for Enid, number 12, the senior, Daniel Riel.
And homecoming night begins.
And it's an onside kick to start. And Moore picks it up around midfield. And both teams getting ready to set up here to start the game.
Bold way to start the game. Very aggressive, but does not capitalize. Let's see if this defense can get the stop. This is not too comfortable field position. It could be worse, but
very risky kick, but I like the decision from Coach Woods.
Very risky decision, but sometimes you win games by being aggressive.
Wolf fires right side. Running back takes it in. Only gets about 4 or 5 yards on that play.
And there's the open field tackling showing early. See if they're gonna be up to test on with all the weapons on the field.
Number 20, Keandre Pittman, with the reception there for the Lions. Quick RPO pass play. Fires right side. 14 takes it in. Short of the first down marker with the reception, number 14, J.J. Gomez.
He comes out throwing to start the game. 2 straight throws, 2 straight completions. Very short throws, not attacking downfield. Which is a team that is known for throwing the ball downfield a lot.
Very explosive, as we have said.
3 receivers to the bottom, 1 on top.
Wolf in the pistol, hands it off. Pittman goes forward, first down, 2-yard gain by Keandre Pittman. Getting deeper into Plainsman territory inside the 40 now.
We're moving the ball pretty well at the beginning of this drive.
Wolf hands it off. Pittman again going for it, drag down, flag down on the field with the tackle number 8, Zane Wiggins for the Plainsmen.
Good run, but we'll see what the call is on the play. This will be the first penalty of the night.
Flag down at the 34. Holding on the Lions. They're going to be set back pretty far here.
Good start to the drive, negated by a penalty. So Carlos has his helmet taken off, so he's going to have to sit out of play. Oh my. I'm sorry, Jamie.
Fires left side, take it in. CJ goes forward, 1 yard on that play.
Nearly lost the ball on the play.
That's a Division I prospect for the Lions, number 5, CJ Simon, off the 1 yard reception there.
There's a good tackle to avoid the yards after the catch. Let's see if they dial up a deep ball. There's 3 receivers at the top of the screen. They haven't thrown a deep ball yet today.
2nd down and 16, 10 minutes to go here in the first. Shotgun, trips right, back to throw. Wolf, looking, fires, has an open man, takes it in, going forward as he breaks a tackle, and then he gets taken down by the freshman Tyson Kennedy. And I don't think they're moving the chains here. And they will move the chains. First down Lions.
That was a great catch. That was a great improvisation as he was scanning downfield. Got an open man for the first down. That was a really good catch and run after the catch.
First down from the 28. It's a quarterback run play. Play. Slides down. Wolf only gets 2 there. Try to improvise. He's a 5'9", dual threat quarterback. He's had a couple of big games so far this year.
Yeah, we talked about how he uses his legs as well as he throws the ball pretty well too. On that play, it was a design read option to the left side. He had nowhere to go, so he just slid down to avoid a hit.
2nd down and 8 at the 26. 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go. In the shotgun. Pass play, right side. Taken in by a senior wideout. Trying to make a play, but a foot tackle. Plainsman secondary member got there. Doesn't get much on that play.
Looks like
Upcoming 3rd down.
Looks like Tyler got there first to help make the play. They're going to force a 3rd down. See if the defense can hold on 3rd down to force a field goal attempt.
3rd and 8 after no gain on the last play. Ball on the 26. 8:32 to go here in the first quarter.
5 receivers out there on the bottom, 2 on the top.
Empty backfield. Fires quick over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Simon. Shadowing him. Plainsman secondary. Good stop there. Upcoming 4th down in Plainsman territory.
Looks like Wolf threw the ball way too early instead of letting the play set up correctly.
It looks like the line special teams coming onto the field.
The ball was thrown a little inaccurately too, so it's going to force a 4th down and a field goal attempt. Certainly not a bad start for the defense in their first drive of the game.
A 44-yard attempt. And whistle down on the field. They move the lines back. They might have to punt the ball here, but looks like they rely on their kicker. 35, Liam Evans for the Lions. A 49-yard attempt for Evans. Snap is good. Snap is good, excuse me. Hold is good. Kick is up. Kick is no good. Just low. And the score remains 0-0 here.
Looked like he had the leg, but within the first few minutes of the game, they cannot cash in on the field goal. So with 8:20 to go, the score, it's going to stay scoreless.
It's going to be a game time decision. So we're going to see the starter is here.
Yeah, let's see whether Aiden or Bennett is going to start tonight. And it looks like Aiden's going to start the game tonight. We certainly expect them to split reps, but he will get the start nonetheless.
So the ball will be spotted here at the 32-yard line in their own territory. Plainsman going to try to get on the board first tonight.
Two receivers to the top, one to the bottom.
Lions like to run man coverage, but it's a handoff first play. Luke Rao going forward, finds a hole, and he's got daylight. Luke Rao, first play on offense. Big Blue on top for the first time tonight. Touchdown Enid. Double deuce.
Nobody was going to catch him on the play.
And the homecoming king takes it into the end zone. 6-0 is the score here. Enid on top.
You know, we talked about it before the game. This defense runs a very, very different defensive scheme from most. I believe they only have three linemen in, 2 backs, and 6 defenders in the secondary. So we're going to expect a lot of big runs from Luke Rao tonight because of that defensive system.
And snap is good, hold is good, kick is up, and the score is 7-0 here at D. Bruce Selby Stadium with 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go.
You could not have a better start to the game.
I mean, this very athletic secondary of Moore really wasn't expecting a huge chunk play on the first play of the drive.
Well, as I said, the defensive system that they run, they don't have too many linemen up front, so it's going to be very easy for the Plainsmen to run the ball.
Well, that's definitely a good look for Enid starting homecoming night.
You don't want to do that against Double Deuce. He can make you pay every time.
For sure. Here's what happened.
So to start, Enid's defense comes in after a onside kick attempt that was failed. They get the stop, force a missed field goal, and then we take it one play to the house. Great play to make it 7-0 with 8 minutes to go. Let's see if they try another onside kick.
And Daniel Real will send a high lob kick out of his hands. Britton Combs picks it up for the Plainsmen at the 41-yard line. First down and 10, Enid into Lions territory. Britton Combs with a huge play.
What a call to kick it up with a little squib kick. And he fumbles the ball, and Britton Combs is there to get the ball. You could not ask for a better start to the game for the Plainsmen.
They're going to spot the ball on the right hash at the 40-yard line. Robinson remains in the game after the one-play score.
I was just about to say he's coming out for his second consecutive drive.
And there's a one-on-one matchup at the top. Tyke and a Lions secondary player, number 21, Corey Dean.
They're going to bring more defenders up front after the huge run.
He's going to roll left. Looking to make a play, has to heave it deep. And the pass is incomplete, intended for Washington. A little bit of pushing and shoving there, but it's going to go to 2nd and 10.
I don't know how he was able to get it there. There was pressure right in front of his face, and he steps back, runs
That's some good effort
backwards.
for sure.
That was a really good throw to be able to get it off after having that much pressure in his face. It's a contested catch that just couldn't get a hold of. Defender got there first. Lucky that wasn't an interception.
2nd down and 10 after the incompleted pass. 7:55 to go here in the first.
2 receivers to the bottom, 1 on top. Tyke will be on top.
And it's a handoff. Luke Rao, the second carry of the night, dragging a defender. 5-yard gain on the play for Double Deuce.
And Brady Conder will come in, so he, who was a game-time decision, will be playing tonight.
Excuse me, 4-yard gain, but yes, Brady Conder is in the game.
I think Luke is almost at or getting close to 100 rushing yards already tonight. That huge run.
For sure.
He's at 83 yards tonight.
Slater looking to fire it off, gives it to Slater. And after the completed pass, Slater trying to get a first down, and he cannot. Upcoming 4th down and short for the Plainsmen.
And it looks like they're going to go for it.
Another risky decision. I mean, the last one was failed, but then they converted it into a touchdown later on. But we'll see what happens here.
3 very aggressive decisions so far tonight with the onside kick, the squib kick, and the 4th down attempt. Let's see if they can cash in.
4th down, 4 yards to go at the 34.
Look for a short pass on the play.
Motion flag down on the field.
And the Plainsmen are saying they may have gotten it. And that will be on the defense. It's going to be a first down for the Plainsmen. Good call on the play by Coach Woods. It's very early in the game, but we have not seen Tyke get targeted tonight. See if he can get it on the bottom of the screen.
Almost 600 receiving yards this season into week 5, but it's a sweet play. Slater, the second target of the night, getting a couple there.
A couple yards on the play. Be about a second and maybe 7.
5:55 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. Enid on top.
Getting close to the blue zone.
A tight set with the wide receivers here. Motion Andrews. Hands it off Rao. And he's going to drag multiple line defenders forward for about 5 yards there.
That's a very strong athletic play to bully defenders for a couple yards on the play. So instead of a 3rd and medium to longish, it'll be a 3rd and short. So this could be 4 down territory again.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, going into 3rd down and 2 here at the 22.
Well, they were able to get the defense to jump the first time. Perhaps they can do it again.
5:16 to go. Whistle down on the field. Short break, and we've seen a lot of good things from Enid so far, Hayden. What have you liked the most?
I've really liked what they've done at the quarterback position. They're really giving both of these guys chances to show what they can do with the offense and see who can lead the offense. I know we really advocate for both of them to be as successful as possible. And see, well, so let's see who can step up and be that guy.
Definitely some great glimpses so far from the younger quarterback, but coming into 3rd down here,
it's moments like these where you prove that you are meant to be the starting quarterback.
Yeah, for sure.
On 3rd and short, Luke Rao with 88 yards tonight. Let's see if he can get close to 90 now.
Hands it off, going forward. That's 90, heading towards the end zone, inside the 5. Staying in the blue zone. 1st and goal, upcoming for Enid.
Excuse me, I meant to say let's hope he gets over 90, and he does on the play. Great run to convert on 3rd down to make it 1st and goal inside the blue zone.
Ball on the 4-yard line now, 4:54 to go here in the 1st. Adding some substitutions.
And Carlos almost substituted on the offense.
I was wondering what was happening there. He's a defensive guy, Hayden.
Yeah, he really is.
Clock still ticking down.
A tight formation.
And it's Wildcat. Rao cutting forward. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown needed.
Double deuce with 2 touchdowns tonight.
He's been crowned king, and he sure played like one so far, Hayden.
Yeah, he's really played like a king. 2 rushing touchdowns, getting close to 100 yards in the 1st quarter.
It's going to be 13-0, Enid on top still. And as our new flag runners running on the near side here.
Extra point on the way with 4:29 to go in the 1st quarter. Looking to make it a 14-point lead, and they will.
Kick is good by Daniel Real. Hold by Benton. Snap by Sullivan. 14-0 is the score here.
You could not ask for a better start to the game. You really couldn't. 2 very methodical offensive possessions so far tonight.
And Moore team has averaged multiple points every game.
This team
hasn't scored
averages
much.
40.5 points a game so far this season, and Enid's looking like the better team so far.
Shout out to my statsman, Eric Hill, new member of EPS Vision, recording some stats so far.
Making my life a lot easier on the color commentary side of things. Giving me stats so I can call the game much easier and much more efficiently.
110 rushing yards for Real. Real, kick gets deeper every time, taken in at their own 30. Line setting up here for 1st and 10.
Decided to fair catch it instead of try to
Noah Marley right there.
take this one back. So Denver Wolf in the offense looking to try to put some points on the board after the missed field goal attempt after not getting it on 3rd down. The Plainsmen looking for another stop to try to make this a 21-point lead.
Wolf lined up with his running back. Sia Blue gets there quick.
And he got
taken
stuck.
down. He gets forward progression, so 1-yard rush there by Pittman. Upcoming 2nd down for the Lions.
Multiple defenders for the Blue Sea on the play.
Wolf back to throw. Second down over the middle. Senior wideout takes it in, making multiple moves.
What a catch and what
Trying
a run.
to improvise, hit hard by Tyson Kennedy into Plainsman territory. Huge play by the Lions there. 3:53 to go.
What a play to get the ball. And he had some really good moves after the catch to get extra yardage. That's a huge play for the Moore offense.
1st and 10 after the chunk play. Wolf
He's looking deep.
improvising. And Simon, diving catch, takes it in.
Oh, wow.
Great awareness by the sophomore right there.
What a grab. It
Move
looked
the
like,
chains for the Lions.
looked like it was going to be an interception. He drops it, and then the receiver's there to get the ball. What a catch for the first down.
Pittman in the backfield with Wolf. Back to throw Wolf. Fade routes. Some miscommunication intended for 26. Makai Crenshaw for Moore.
Moore's offense stalls out after 2 really big plays.
In the pistol this time, Wolf handing it off. Pittman bulldozing forward.
Close to a first down.
It's around 5 to 6 there.
Not close to a third down. I was wrong. Look like they're going to hurry up the offense on third down.
They stay in the pistol. Shotgun now. And they get some players to move there.
Looks like Enid jumped, so Eric Lewis subs in, so he's going to be playing tonight. He was a game time decision as well.
Playing at the bandit position for Enid. Covering, as it looks to be, number 5, CJ Simon of the Lions. This is a really interesting matchup right here, Hayden.
Yeah, CJ Simon is one of the most explosive players in the state, if not the most explosive. Let's see if Eric is up to the challenge.
Motioning Pittman. Wolf fires in the flats. Pittman takes it in. Going towards the end zone. Taken down inside the 5. Blanc and some other Plainsman defenders there to take him down.
Doing a really good job with the open field tackling to avoid extra yardage.
And going towards the end zone. Touchdown Moore.
Moore scores quick to answer. So
Enid's first 14-0 start of the season. And the Lions putting an end to that as they get on the board.
Extra point on the way after the very quick score. He's missed a field goal. Let's see if he can miss the extra point.
PAT is good by Evans. 14-7 is the score. Lions trail by 7 points.
So now the Lions answer back after the 2 straight offensive scores for the Plainsmen. So let's see on this drive if Bennett gets some time in for 2 drives or so.
I mean, last week we saw split reps.
Yeah.
And
Up
then
until
their
the second
half, they did go 2 drives each time, and then going into the second half.
Aiden played the whole half.
He did.
So let's see if Bennett gets his shot now.
But after a 14-0 start, he may stay in the game, Hayden.
And I haven't seen also another player to look for on the offensive side of the ball. Eric Ford seems to be suited up tonight. I haven't seen, but be interesting to see if he's playing tonight.
Evans is sending it away for the Lions. Student section making noise here. And an interesting formation, but it's a deep kick. And touchback. Andrews just let it go.
takes the starting field position, doesn't make a return. So it looks like Bennett will be coming in on this drive. So they're going to do something similar to last week is what it looks like.
I mean, when you are a starter, as Robinson was coming into this game, you didn't have as much pressure, I would say, last week, not being the starter. But Percival, less pressure now, not the starter anymore, has a chance to prove himself to possibly get back that starting position.
Well, I wouldn't say he's not the starter anymore. They're both splitting time equally, but...
Back to throw. Percival fade route. Going to Tyke. He's got it! Near sideline. Touchdown Enid. Big Blue on top by even more. Tyke Andrews, very explosive player in the state of Oklahoma, takes it into the end zone for the first time tonight.
And like I said, Bennett's starting job isn't gone yet. The big throw to start the game. One throw, one big catch, and the touchdown on the first play of the drive.
And that's one con about doing man coverage, especially against a great player like Tyke. You're going to get your corners to lack and not guard him as well, and then that's what happens. It's going to take it to the end zone. First touchdown on the first play of the drive for the second time tonight.
This may be the first time all season that we've scored 21 points in one quarter.
It has been.
So 2:33 to go, 21-7, off to a hot start. See if they can continue the momentum.
.233 to go here in the first quarter.
Bennett showing why he had the starting job coming into this season after a season last year where he struggled a little bit throwing the ball.
Daniel Real to send it away for Enid. Both special teams units onto the field. Real approaching the ball, sends it at the 20. Has a hole. Clark up the sideline. Stiff arm, touchdown.
Wow.
Brayden Clark takes it into the end zone and takes that one to the house for the Lions. And like we said, expect a shootout tonight, folks. Here in the first quarter already, 21-13.
A very high-scoring game to start. That was a really great return down the right side. Made everyone miss for the score.
You know, I've never called this many touchdowns in one quarter, Hayden.
I don't think we may never do that again either.
Evans for the extra point. Snap is good, and the kick is good. 21-14. Enid on top by 14 points. 2:18 to go here in the first quarter.
Enid on top by 7 now.
Or 7, excuse me. Sorry, I mess up sometimes, Hayden.
We both do. on the ensuing offensive drive. Let's see if Bennett comes back out for his second consecutive drive.
Evans is sent it away for the Lions. Deep kick again. Tyke's going to let it go for the second time tonight.
Not returnable. The offense will come out, and Bennett will be coming out for his second drive of the game.
So 2-2 so far. Same as last week. But honestly, both quarterbacks have played pretty well. I mean, obviously, Percival's only had one play, but threw a dot on the right sideline to Tyke. Robinson, he's had more time, but he's also made some plays as well.
They both have, and we're going to see who can step up and show that they're the clear favorite for the starting job.
After the touchback, ball spotted at the 20-yard line for the Plainsmen.
And you'd think they'd put somebody else to cover Tyke on the bottom of the screen, but he's alone in man coverage.
With C.J. Simon, handoff Rao, trying to bulldoze forward, gets 4 yards on that rushing play, taken down by Moore defender.
They must really trust these corners and these players in the secondary when they leave them all alone with receivers.
Motion Slater. Handoff Rao for the second time this drive. Hit at the line immediately by their big and physical defensive line that we've talked to Coach Condor about. That's what he told us. They like to send pressure all night long. We saw it right there.
Yeah, they don't put very many guys up front, but they send a lot of pressure. Those 3 that they'll put up there, very big guys who can disrupt the offensive line.
1:18 to go here in the first quarter. And they made some changes after last drives when one scored one play touchdown. They're having the D1 prospect guard, the D1 prospect, Tyke and CJ at the bottom of your screen.
Well, they're changing who's covering, not how they're doing it.
And it's the same concept. Tyke and some holding by the D1 guy. CJ Simon holding on to Tyke. 2 flags on the field. I assume it's in Enid's favor.
That will be a DPI, a very costly one. Not as costly as a catch for a touchdown, but it'll still be costly, and that looks like it'll be a first down. It will be a DPI. They're going to move the ball forward.
Mistakes you can't make in football, especially in your own territory. The Lions made a bad mistake right there.
That's a very big con to running man coverage. Either you're going to get burnt or you're going to hold to make sure you don't get burnt.
First and 10
Two
at
on
the 38.
2 on the bottom, 1 on the top is in motion.
Handoff. Rao finds a hole, left sideline. Dragged out of bounds. And first down, Enid, Luke Rao. Another big play right there.
Double Deuce looking to find a way to get 200 yards in the first half. Heading towards the end of the first quarter, he's at around 130, 140-ish.
Yes, he is, Aiden.
That's a monster game for the first quarter.
To be exact, 136 yards on the night so far and 2 touchdowns.
That is a monster start in the first quarter.
Usually he'll average about that a game, but here in the first quarter with 47 seconds to go, that's what he's had. First and 10 from the 40, handoff Rao again. Cutting upfield.
And he's going to get another 10 or 11.
And Condor comes into the game. Move the chains for the Plainsmen deeper into line territory. 39 seconds to go.
Getting close to the blue zone, 30 seconds to go.
Ball on the left hash. tight end in the game, and the H-back. And along with that, Condor to the left of Percival. Condor, it's around 6 or 7 there.
Going to fight his way through defenders. And that looks like that'll be the final play of the quarter. You know, this offense has had a very great start in the first half. Very balanced with the two big weapons, Luke Rao and Tyke Andrews, being able to make have both of them make really big plays tonight for one-play scores. This is one of the most balanced teams in the state. They run the ball just as much as they pass the ball, and they do it very successfully. And when they're a groove, not very many teams can stop them.
And when you have two weapons like Tyke Andrews and Luke Rao, that's just how it's going to be. You got to balance it out.
Yeah, we look at the
not know what to expect.
We look at the third quarter against Jinx as an example of what this team can do on offense when they're in rhythm. They were only down 7 at one point to Jinx in that third quarter before the fourth quarter started, and if they continue with this pace that they're going on tonight, it's going to be a very big game.
It's been a high-scoring. It has been a high-scoring game so far.
We have some special reunion classes here tonight. Class of 1967 down here in Section 8. Class of 2002. And the class of 2012. Next up are Enid High School graduates in attendance this evening. Thank you.
After we flip sides at the end of the first quarter, 12 minutes to go here in the first half. Start of the second. Second down and 3 from the left hash, 21-14. Enid on top by 7. One wide receiver to each side.
Second and short.
Percival. Fade towards the end zone.
And
Flag
that's another
again.
flag.
2 flags.
Looks like that'll be another DPI if it goes in Enid's favor.
CJ Simon not playing fundamental football when it comes to guarding Tyke.
Looks like he's struggling
A little bit.
In man coverage.
And right there you saw him commit another penalty.
That's going to move him up. Will. 2 mistakes you don't want to make.
Into the blue zone now. At the 11-yard line from the left hash. Enid looking to score again. Let's put it to possibly 28-14. 2 to the right. Condor and Withy in the backfield with Percival. Motion. Slater. Handoff Condor. And he gets a couple there. Ball on the ground. Who picks it up? Say Enid has it.
Avoided a very, very big turnover.
Liam, Wesley came through and you get the rough and whatnot.
I've been saying that.
You're good now.
I mean, nothing. Second and 8. Motion. Same concept, but with Rao this time. Doesn't get much there. To be exact, he gets maybe a yard there.
Defender was up to wrap him around his back quickly. Looks like they're trying to zero in on the run and kind of put double deuce on a halt.
10:49 to go here in the first half.
Let's see if they target Tyke again. He's been drawing some penalties in a big play tonight. With him being in single coverage against CJ Simon for most of the night is what it's going to look like is going to happen. Look for them to target him a lot to draw penalties or a big play.
And a timeout on the field.
Great support tonight from Enid fans all around in the stands. Stands are packed. I think this may be the most packed we've ever been in a while.
I mean, that's what's going to happen when you have a great football team that Enid has this year. Fans are really starting to come out. And the student section looking huge. Same with the non-student fans here on the other half of this stadium.
That's what will happen when you're a very competitive football team that stays in games.
Big 3rd and 8 for Percival and his offense. Back to throw. Over the middle. Incomplete, intended for Taiki. Excuse me. Yes, Taiki.
Looked like a miscommunication on the play, and the field goal unit will come out.
10:21 to go after the clock stops.
Either Bennett or Taiki messed up on the play. So they can't capitalize out the big penalty. The field goal unit will come out and see if they can get 3. You know, it'd be crazy to see a fake field goal, but I doubt it happens.
A 32-yarder for Real. Kick splits through the uprights, and it is good. 10-point lead for the Plainsmen now.
We're going to settle for 3. The push-up team for ROTC will come out.
Say where you want there to see because you're like,
Look at him go right there, Hayden. He's repping it out. Real is sent it away for Enid.
Let's see
Looking both ways here.
see if the defense can get the stop.
Left
to add
side
to the
kick
lead.
at the 30. Taken in by number 26, Mackay Crenshaw for the Lions.
And you know, it might be a little too early, but as we said before the game, this more team tends to force teams to play a shootout game. This could be very well become one of those games. So they're going to have the ball looking for 6 on the play or on the drive.
2-score game now. Trips right and one on top. And it's a screenplay. Taken in, hit hard by defenders. 14, J.J. Gomez on the reception for the Lions there. He's going to go forward for about 4 or 5.
Britton Combs able to navigate around receivers to go get the player for the tackle. So a twin set, 2 receivers on each side of the screen.
Back to throw. Wolf. Over the middle.
Could have been picked. High ball.
Into double, triple coverage there. It's kind of an odd decision.
Very, yeah, as you said, very interesting decision to throw it into double or triple coverage.
And welcome to the jungle as we hear it over the PA speakers. And the noise should be coming here shortly, Hayden. Big 3rd down.
Big 3rd down, a chance to increase this lead.
Wolf in the shotgun on 3rd down. Over the middle, hit hard!
Ooh.
Eric Lewis lays the wood on C.J. Simon, and what a hit.
Wow. He takes this short route for the easy yardage, and Eric Lewis makes him pay with a huge hit.
And that's what happens when you go over the middle. You get rocked.
Looks like they're going to go for it on 4th down. Eric Lewis bringing the juice.
Could be a big momentum shift. I mean, we are ahead, but that adds even more.
Well, it looks like the Moore offense had some momentum on the last drive.
They need to go for it, and they will. Wolf lobs it left side, incomplete.
And that's a turnover on downs.
Intended for Crenshaw on the left sideline.
And Aiden Robinson will come in for
So it's
his
been
set of drives.
and split so far, like last week.
See if he can capitalize and get 6.
What a hit by Eric Lewis Jr. 2 plays ago, Hayden.
Oh,
That's
wow.
been the biggest hit of the season.
Oh, by far.
One of the biggest hits by this Plainsman defense that I've ever seen in these 3 years that I've been here.
That was a great hit. And you know, he was a game time decision coming into this week's game.
1 wide receiver on each side. Robinson.
He showed no injury setback.
Handoff. Rao. Looking for a hole. And a big group of more defenders get there to take him down. 8:44 to go here in the first half.
A few yards on the play. You know, it seems like when Aiden is in, they kind of run the ball a little more than when Bennett is in. Seem to pass a little more. See if that's a trend that continues. Obviously, I don't have the stats to prove that, but that's what it seems like.
2nd and 7. Tyke. Sweep. Tyke looking to make a play. Taken down by the corner. 13, Cameron Hayes for the Lions. And it's a big 3rd down and 8 upcoming for Enid.
Looks like he lost yards on the play. This is offense stalling a little bit. Need to convert the 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Twin set for the Plainsmen on 3rd down and 8.
It's just
Route to the
about
right of Robinson. Whistle on the field. Timeout. And with 7 minutes and 44 seconds to go, Hayden, we have seen a trend. We tend to run the ball more when Robinson's in the game. We throw more when Bennett's in the game. And I'd expect a pass play here, but I'm not the coach.
On a 3rd and long, yeah, you would expect a pass. Obviously, we're not the coaches, so we don't call the plays, but we can predict what it'll be before it happens.
Guys, scoreboard's left.
So with 7:44 to go, it's 24-14. Plainsmen with a 2-possession lead, looking to tack onto that, make it a 3-possession game. But they got to get this 3rd down first. See if they come out in a twin set again, so I can say it this time.
You're a funny guy, Hayden.
So funny.
Very funny guy.
So funny.
Shotgun formation for Enid. 3rd and 8 from the 37.
They are in a twin set.
Under 8 minutes to go. Handoff. Rao looking to break a tackle. He's taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Make something out of nothing, but it'll be a 4th down, and it looks like the punt unit will come out.
Robinson to send it away for Enid as he stays in the game after that. Those 3 previous plays. Takes it in to the left sideline. Good kick. Inside the 10-yard line. Robinson boots that one away.
Great kick to pin him inside the 10-yard line. So let's see. A turnover would be very ideal. Even a safety. See if they can get a safety on the drive. This is a semi-important drive at this point in the game.
Sorry, that was a terrible spot, ladies and gentlemen, from me. I said inside the 10, or from the angle we're at. I'm going to make an excuse. Ball at the 16 instead.
Oh, that's my fault, too.
Twin set. Handoff. Pittman. And Pittman tried to take it to the perimeter. Hit hard and taken down.
Got some pretty good yardage on the play to get the first down. So fresh set of downs.
6 minutes and 38 seconds to go here in the first half. Wolf. Screenplay to his running back. Trying to make a play. Hit hard. Alvarado with the tackle there. 8-yard play by the Lions.
So all of a sudden this Moore offense is moving the ball pretty well. Almost 2 straight first downs.
Second down, Wolf, handoff. And he spins out of the sea of blue, making more moves, dragged down by Lewis.
The big hitter, Eric Lewis, throws him down. But it'll still be a first down. You know, a big name we haven't said a whole lot tonight, or any at all, is Jaden Blanc tonight. Let's see if he can make a play.
Handoff. And Hayes takes it forward for only a couple there. Second and 7 at the 47. 5:16 to go. Shotgun. Wolf. Rolling left, trying to buy time. Fires left sideline. Through his hands and incomplete. Intended for Clark.
Eric Lewis on the coverage. It's going to force a third down.
Third and long for the Lions here.
Plainsmen looking to get off the field and give the offense the ball back with a chance to make it an even bigger lead.
About 5 minutes to go here. In need of a stop. 4 wide receivers to the left side, 1 to the right. Lunk and Simon one-on-one. Fires over the middle. Clark takes it in.
What a move.
Cuts upfield. Dragged down by Combs inside the 10. Shoelace tackle by Britt there. And a touchdown-saving play.
A clutch tackle on the touchdown-saving play. Nonetheless, that's a huge gain for a first down. We told you, this Moore offense is explosive. They showed it on the play. Get inside the red zone. I believe that's a first and goal.
Trips right this time to the shotgun. Wolf. Fires. Picked off. Or, excuse me, incomplete. Through Devin Gaines' hands.
Nearly a momentum-shifting interception. Would have been an excellent way to stop the drive.
4:38 to go. In the red zone. Second down and 10. Handoff. Pittman. Only gets 2 yards there. And Alvarado and Russell were there to get him down. And the pistol, 3rd down and 8.
Looking to force maybe a field goal attempt.
Back to throw. Wolf looking towards the end zone. Has to let it go. Taken in by Simon inside the 5. Diving catch to set him up for a 4th and goal.
They're going to go
at the
for
inch
it.
mark.
What a clutch play by C.J. Simon to get the catch on the dive. It's a big play that you need to get off the field.
Get it in the end zone here.
You could see a fade on the play.
And quarterback sneak, touchdown Wolf. Lions make it a one-score game as they trail by 4 points here late in the first half, 3:39 to go.
So instead of passing the ball, he uses his legs and takes it himself for the touchdown. Smart play call. PAT on the way. PAT will be good.
Evans
3-point
puts
game.
it through the uprights there.
3-point game now.
2 timeouts for each team, just to keep in mind, folks. And the Enid offense looking to get on the field. And the split reps have been a trend lately.
Getting around to 3 minutes to go in the half.
And at halftime, I will have an interview with the superintendent of Enid Public Schools, Dr. Floyd. So stay tuned for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Should be an interesting one.
Very exciting for you, huh?
Very, very exciting, Hayden. It's an honor. Sends it away deep, touchback again. Andrews lets it go. And both teams going to trot onto the field here. In under 4 minutes. Say 4-minute drill here, Hayden. Get on the board again.
Yeah,
they're 2-score game.
And they're going to bring, I believe, Aiden Robinson will play his second drive. And, you know, we talked about it. He when he's in the game, they tend to run the ball. So he's only had 1 completion tonight. Let's see if they change that up and throw the ball a little more. Tyke, obviously, on the bottom of the screen. They've left him alone with only C.J. Simon in coverage on him.
Robinson. Handoff Rao. Dragged down quick. Number 91 gets there immediately. Jalen Pounds.
You know, Double just having the monster game, but they've been trying to shut him down. They're not doing a bad job of it. See if they pass the ball. There's a loss of 3.
3:15 to go. Clock's ticking as we speak. 2nd and long upcoming for Enid. 3 wide receiver set. With Rao in the backfield with Robinson.
Look for Tyke to get targeted. C.J. Simon isn't on him, but they're going to run it.
Double deuce won't work again for Enid. No gain on the play.
You know, it really looked like they were going to pass the ball. They kind of had a mismatch with Tyke. It's an upcoming big 3rd down.
2:25 to go. 3rd and 13. Robinson back to throw. Over the middle. Slater reels it in. Doesn't quite get a first down. But a sea of more defenders get to him quick. 3rd and short upcoming for Enid.
No, 4th and short.
Or excuse me, 4th and short.
I believe, unless the markers are wrong. Oh, it is.
4th down and 2 for Enid here.
So they're going to go for it. Interesting call. Looks like a timeout's called.
Some moving on the line. And false start Enid.
No, excuse me, not a timeout. You're right.
So that
My
might force
mistake.
the Plainsmen to punt. A mistake you can't make.
I agree.
Robinson sends it away. Deep, taken in. Tries to spin off of it, hit hard by Conder.
Big hit. Around the midfield mark, the Moore offense will take over, looking to take the lead with 1:36 to go. This, I believe, would be their first lead of the night.
Plainsman defense looking to stop him here. Student section getting loud over here on the left side. And the Moore offense come onto the field.
Let's look to get a turnover on the drive to score before the end of the half.
From their own 48, first down and 10. Hit as he throws. Simon takes it in. And
did he lose the ball?
Incomplete.
Excuse
me. He took it in. Knee hit the ground. 1 yard gain on the play by C.J. Simon.
It's a great play by the defenders to get the open field tackle.
Approaching 1 minute here. They're going to have a huge play.
Or they're going to have to be quick.
Wolf. Rolling. Fires quick. Taken in by Simon. Leaping grab. Shout out by Washington. Under a minute, clock stops, and they move the chains.
What a hit as he was up in the air. He leaped up to get the catch. Great grab, great hit. And you talk about how they needed a big play. That could be one of them.
At the Plainsman 40-yard line, Wolf.
He's looking deep.
And we'll get a quick pass right side, taken in by his wideout, 14, J.J. Gomez.
He was looking deep, eyes set downfield, but he settles for the short or medium pass for the first down. Move the chains quick. He's done a really good job of scanning the field tonight.
43 seconds to go. Wolf. Over the middle for Simon. Incomplete. A huge hit by Kennedy. And he'll break that one up.
It's heading down to the 32nd mark of the half on the incomplete pass. It'll be second down. So we're going to take a momentary break.
Lions trail by 3 points here. Looking to get onto the board. And possibly take the lead for the first time tonight. And yes, tie the game. They have a big leg in their kicker, Liam Evans.
He missed a 49-yard kick at the beginning of the game since it got backed up.
He just didn't quite have the distance, but I say he has the distance for about 40 yards as they're sitting here at the 27.
Well, he had the distance. It was just too low, I believe. This play is going to resume after the momentary break, coming down to the final seconds of the half. A turnover would be huge for this defense. It would be a very good momentum shifting moment.
Second down and 10 at the 27-yard line. Lions looking to get on the board. Wolf. Buying time. Wolf has to let it go. Trying to make a one-hand grab. 14. Gomez right there. Incomplete.
I was just about to say he tried to make a one-hand leap and grab.
29 seconds to go now.
Maybe he gets it if he uses two hands.
Big third down here at the end of the first half. From the right hash. Ball on the 27-yard line. In the pistol.
Like they may have gotten them to jump. So that'll be a few yards up.
Automatic first down for the Lions. Panate jumped right there.
You don't want to make that type of mistake this late in the half.
Third down and 5 here. Handoff Pittman. Pittman stuffed by Combs. Did he get a first down though? What do they say?
It's close.
4th and short, upcoming timeout on the field.
So, interesting call. Do you go for it or do you go for the field goal? Play it safe and tie the game.
I mean, if you don't get it, that's very costly. But if you get the field goal, you tie the game up coming into halftime, and you start back at, I'd say, 0-0 with a new mindset.
They failed a fourth down attempt earlier in the game. If they went for it again and failed, instead of having that 3 on the board, it'll be no points on the drive. The drive will have meant nothing. But that's what the Plainsmen need to come out of this half with that 3-point lead.
$18 seconds to go here. 4th and short on the 18-yard line.
It looks like they'll go for it. This is a very important call. They're going to. Wolf and the offense coming out for the 4th down.
Shotgun twin set, as you said. Looking for their play on the left sideline.
Maybe look for one of those skilled position players to make a big play. Just
handoff Pittman, 1st down. And more balls out. Who picks it up? Enid says they have it. And they do.
What a play. I said in this drive they need the turnover to end the half. They come out with the big turnover to allow no points on the drive. And it looks like they're going to come out in the half with a 3-point lead.
And they come out with a huge stop to end this first half. And that could be very important, as this obviously is going to be a high-scoring game, but that could be...
Bennett will come out to end the half. Looks like it'll be a 24-21 lead, 3-point lead for Enid against the Moore Lions.
Ball at their own 7, backed up to his end zone. Percival. And the backfield with him is Washington, takes a knee.
And they'll let the clock expire.
And that's the end of the first half. 24-21 is the score. And halftime interview upcoming with Dr. Floyd. Stay tuned for that one, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back shortly.
3-point lead on homecoming night.
Hi, everybody. Landon Collins alongside Dr. Floyd. How are you feeling tonight, Dr. Floyd?
All right. Hey, anytime you go into the locker room with a halftime lead, it's a good evening.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Homecoming night. Looking for a win. It's been great performance on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, good stuff. Hope they can keep it up in the second half.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So we got a couple questions here.
Okay.
So we know that you, or some viewers don't know this, but you used to be a superintendent back in Texas, 4A high school football, and Enid, obviously, 6A football. What are some differences there?
Well, Texas football is a little bit different because got a little better funding system down there, and a lot of things revolve around football, and that's the way it was in Stephenville when I got there, and continued to be the whole time I was there for 14 years as superintendent, and we had a lot of success, and it was a lot of fun, and I was proud of the success that we had while I was there.
Yeah, a lot of success I've heard. I mean, quite a history there. And tell me a little bit about some history from some coaches and players.
Okay, all right. Well, we had a number of players that went on to play in NFL there. Jevin Sneed and Kevin Cobb and several others. And then we had several coaches there that came through there that went on to do really good things. Chad Morris, I hired him in 2003, and he went on to later on be the offensive coordinator at Clemson. They won the national championship there, and then he went on to be the head coach at SMU and then Arkansas. And then Philip Montgomery worked for me. He's the head coach at the University of Tulsa now, and Joseph Gillespie was my head coach there at one time, and he was the defensive coordinator at the University of Tulsa, and just recently this summer took the defensive coordinator job at TCU. So real proud of those guys. It's always good to see them succeed after they leave where they work for me. It was great.
Well, as you mentioned, a great hire. I mean, we have a great hire here at Enid Public Schools, Coach Woods. He's a great leader, and
really proud of Coach Woods. He really has taken a program that was really down, and he's instilled some pride in these guys, and really like what Coach Tips has done too in instilling the Live the Creed, and Coach Woods getting this program turned around, and you can really see it evidenced on the field.
Yeah, the athletic department has been going smoothly with Coach Tips. And Coach Watts coming in here recently this past year. It's been going great for them. They've been really stepping it up, and I really like to see that. Coach Woods has been doing a great job going from 0-10 to now possibly 2-2.
Yeah, I just love Rashawn Woods. He's great, and I was proud to go over to OSU a couple weeks ago to sit in on the ceremony where he was inducted into the OSU Hall of Honor, which is just a really elite group. And at that ceremony, they ran through Coach Woods' stats when he was at OSU, and he was just a phenomenal athlete there. And we're really proud to have him here running the show here in Enid.
Oh, yeah, Coach Woods, he's a great guy. I was at that game with the Enid FCA group. It was a blast. I mean, obviously I'm not an OSU fan, but it was a good time. And Boone Pickett Stadium is always a good time.
You lean more to the OU side, do you?
Yeah. I mean, speaking of Big 12 football, your son was an athlete at Texas Tech, correct?
Yep, he played baseball at Texas Tech, and it was so much fun. He was catcher for the Red Raiders, and helped him to the College World Series twice while he was there, and it was just so much fun.
That's really cool. I mean, what are your thoughts on the future of the Big 12 with OU and Texas leaving here soon and joining A&M, Texas's rival?
Yeah, it's going to be different, but you know the Big 12 has been through this before, from the Big 8 to the Southwest Conference to the Big 12, and you just go through these cycles like this, and people think it's the end of the world, but it won't be. They'll see that it'll create new rivalries, and I think Texas and OU will continue to be what it's always been, and people are really disappointed about the Bedlam game going away, but it'll be fine, and people will still survive, and they'll create new rivalries, and it'll be just fine.
Yeah, I mean, Texas Tech had a pretty big win last week. I talked to you earlier against the Texas Longhorns.
Anytime you beat the Longhorns, it's a good day, and anytime you beat them in Lubbock, it's even a better day. So really proud of it. I was just really excited at that game, and I didn't go to it, but I was watching it on TV, and I was really proud of the Red Raiders.
Yeah, back in 2008, home win, night game, Saturday Night Football.
Crabtree game.
Yep, Crabtree, game-winning play.
Yep.
It was incredible. So the bond issue passed a couple of years ago. There was some Enid High School expansions, whether that's the Fine Arts Center or the new gym, some district-wide technology upgrades, and the upgrades at elementary school sites. Tell me about not only the success, but what are some of your favorite things that were passing that bond issue?
Yeah, we were just, we continue to be so thankful to the taxpayers that stepped forward and at the ballot box and saw fit to pass that bond issue. It was actually in 2016, and almost $93 million, and you can see the benefits of that throughout our school district with improvements to safety and security, improvements to technology, improvements to our transportation department. We continue to be proud of our new competition gym and performing arts center, brand new music facilities in that facility, from choir to band, orchestra, and then the state-of-the-art black box theater is just phenomenal, and we're just so proud of that. All of that is going to benefit students for decades to come, and we're just so thankful for the to the voters and the taxpayers that saw fit to check yes at the ballot box, and it's going to show dividends for decades to come.
Yeah, definitely some great facilities installed here recently. I mean, I'm in choirman, concert and show choir here at Enid High School with the Johnsons, and there's been a lot of good people who have come out of that program. All staters. We recently had a full ride. It was Jersey Garrett.
Yeah.
And she's a pretty good soprano, so
yeah, she's
hopefully
gonna
she
go
does pretty well. Yeah,
that she will. She's a great kid, and just very proud of her, and she's gonna do well in whatever she chooses to do. So, yeah, the Johnson boys are just killing it in that program, and chip off the old block from RJ, and we're so proud to have that entire family working for us, and they're doing great things.
Yeah, so many great opportunities here in Enid Public Schools. Obviously, this is one of them. Choir is another good one.
Mm-hmm.
What are some things that you love about Enid Public Schools?
Well, just a handful of things. Well, I'm seeing one of them right here in the Big Blue Band. I mean, just a tremendous program that we're so proud of, and we'll see them again tomorrow at the Tri-State Parade downtown, and then we've got the marching contest all day long here at Selby Stadium. But I'm so proud of this band program and the fine arts programs that we have. I mean, the drama and one-act play, and the choir program, as you mentioned, just tremendous and successful, just year after year after year. And Linda Uthier does a wonderful job with the drama program too, and so proud of that group. And now they've got a tremendous facility to work in, day out, and we're proud of that.
Yeah, definitely some great groups here at Enid High School. Let's talk a little bit more about some college football. What is your Texas Tech record prediction this year?
Oh, gosh, they find a way to break my heart every year. They have some big win against the Longhorns, and then they'll find a way just to kind of decline from there.
The Mahomes days, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it was. It was so much fun. I'll quickly tell you my Mahomes story with my son. So Patrick Mahomes went to Texas Tech, started at Texas Tech the same year my son did, so he was going to try to play baseball and football when he first went there. So I go down there to watch an early season game, and my son's catching and Mahomes is pitching. And so Mahomes can't find the plate for anything. He's just throwing ball after ball after ball, and, throwing it to the backstop, and he can't find the plate for anything. And so my son tells me the story later on. He said he calls timeout, and I do remember him calling timeout and then going out there to talk to Mahomes. Of course, I don't know what he's telling him, but he told me later on, he said, "Dude, you're the best athlete out on the field. Start acting like it." He goes back to the plate, and Mahomes still can't find the plate, and so Tadlock takes him out, and so shortly thereafter, Patrick Mahomes decided to go straight football, and I think he made the right decision. He's doing okay.
That's a pretty funny story to hear as a Chargers fan. But
so Patrick Mahomes' ERA in college baseball is over 9, which is terrible. But he's doing just fine.
Yeah. So, are you a Chiefs fan? Do you follow Patrick Mahomes?
I love Pat Mahomes.
There you go.
My son still stays in contact with him, and just a really good guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have some friends who follow some certain players like Baker Mayfield. I actually followed Johnny Manziel back as a child, but those days are, he's in a different league now, but he's not doing too shabby.
Yeah, Manziel, he was a high school Texas football quarterback, and did very well.
For sure. Well, thank you for coming out tonight, Dr. Floyd.
You bet.
It was an honor
here,
for sure.
And you guys are doing great in this program. I'm glad to see the media productions continuing to take steps forward, and I think you guys are killing it. Good job.
Thank you. You have a good night.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Go Big Blue.
All right.
Mr. Liddell. How about that? All right. Mr. Liddell's going to whip out $250. No. Okay, Mr. Liddell's going to be trying out for the Dallas Cowboys next week. Let's put it. That's Athletic Director Billy Tips with the hold. It's a 30-yarder. Enid High School principal from Scotland, Craig Liddell. 30-yard kicks up and good. Craig Liddell, $250
Hi, everybody. Landon Collins alongside Hayden Clark. Hayden about to start the second half up here. 12 minutes to go. 24-21 is the score. And Hayden, what do you got for us?
Well, after the big defensive stop to force the turnover on the fumble to end the half with the 3-point lead, instead of allowing them to have a chance to get points, we're going to come in here with a lot of energy in the second half. Hopefully we can come out with a win. It looks like we have a very good chance of doing that if we execute on both sides of the ball as we have in the first half.
We'll see what will happen here to send it away. 35, Liam Evans for the Lions.
It'll be interesting to see who starts the second half. But it looks like Aiden has his helmet on and Bennett does not.
Tyke lets it go again. No return so far for our special teams.
And Aiden will
unit.
step on the field. So Bennett gets to kneel it out to end the first half. Aiden will start the second half as he started the first.
I mean, we had a huge stop at the end of the first half. Defense forced a fumble. They were in the red zone, but we forced a fumble, got the ball back, need it. So we have a 3-point lead right now.
Bend but don't break.
It could have tied it up or maybe taken the lead, but Enid came up with a stop. In the shotgun formation.
3 receivers out, 1 in motion.
Motion Andrews, handoff. Rao. Following his blockers, going forward for 4 yards on the play.
So Luke Rao with the monster first half, looking to have a similar half. Couple yards to start the second half. Three receivers again. This time they switch how many are on each side.
2nd and 6 from their own 24. Motion Andrews again. Handoff Rao for the second time. And gets 3 there. Upcoming 3rd down and 7 for Enid.
Let's hand forward to get maybe a yard more.
A minute into the 3rd quarter and the Plainsmen are already here at 3rd down. Let's see how they can possibly try and convert it here.
They've slowed down Luke Rao significantly since his first quarter explosion. Not as many yards in the second quarter. Not as many at the beginning of this game.
In the first half, Rao had 159 rushing yards with 2 touchdowns. Let's see if he can match that here. 3rd and short. Rao. And he goes forward for the first down, following his blockers. Whistle's going to blow. Move the chains for Enid.
So power forward. Not the explosive runs, but still very efficient. So he's going to get them a new set of downs. So let's see what they do on the fresh set of downs.
$10-14 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Ball on the 34, 1st down and 10. Moore looking to send pressure, and they will. Back to throw, Robinson. Quick fire, right side, taken in by Zaire Allen. 8-yard reception by him, and that's a sophomore wide receiver. Hasn't gotten many reps, but he's in the game now.
It was a little bit of a high pass. He's able to leap up and get the grab for 8. It's a good start on 1st down. And you know, as we said in the first half, he doesn't really throw the ball a lot when he's in. When they do, they don't really tend to throw it deep.
9:20 to go here in the 3rd. 2nd and short. Near midfield. Robinson back to throw again. Flushed. And Allen takes it in. Sideline. And he toe taps it right there. 1st down Enid.
Great catch. And as we said, I believe last week or 2 weeks ago, toe drag swag.
For sure, Hayden. Still in their own territory by 1 yard at their own 49-yard line from the right hash.
He's giving the young guys targets. They don't see a whole lot of targets when they're in, but now seeing some looks. As CJ Simon is in the game after the injury in the first half.
Handoff Rao. Rumbling with speed. Goes forward for 10 yards there. Maybe near a first down, though. And they give him 8 yards.
That's the type of runs you want to see consistently. That's what he did all first half. You'd hope he can do it in the second half. Two receivers on the bottom of your screen, one on the top.
Rolling left. Robinson. Fires. Taking in Andrews. First down Enid. Huge hit on the sideline, but he's able to keep possession of it. Move the chains for the Plainsmen.
Great catch and a great route. Able to stay in bounds and haul it in. So now they're moving the chains pretty efficiently. See if they can capitalize on the drive. Make it a two-possession game.
First and 10 at the 30. Into line territory. Handoff. Rao. Cutting upfield. First down. Move the chains again for the second time in a row.
Big run. Now he's going to be getting close to 200 yards on the night.
$8:15 left in this third quarter. Enid on top by 3 points. First and 10 after the Luke Rao carry, who's had a phenomenal first half and a pretty good second half so far. Robinson back to throw. Looking to Tyke, a curl route, takes it in. And he's hit by 3 line defenders and holds on to the ball. Outstanding effort by Tyke right there.
CJ Simon, the first one to get there. Still a catch for about 5. Seems like Tyke's getting closer and is over that 100-yard mark, so that's another 100-yard game.
And a touchdown too, so we'll see if we can get another one here into the blue zone. Handoff Rao, following blocks, Rao into the end zone. Airplane celebration, touchdown, Plainsmen. 7:07 to go.
Double deuce, third touchdown of the night. He just makes the defenders look foolish.
3 touchdowns on the night for Rao, and he's near that 200-yard mark.
Having a monster game that's just getting even better.
And now on to the PAT to hold 82 Mason Benton, and is sending it up number 12 Daniel Riel. Kick is through the uprights and good.
Nearly a blocked kick.
10-point lead for the Plainsmen.
As the push-up team will come out.
And the flag runner, the new flag runner, senior Cody Higby of Enid High School. Rial to send it away for Enid. He's going to send it lob right side. Taking it at the 30 by Gomez. We're going to see what this explosive offense is really about right here.
And we're going to see how good this defense really is, too. They've been up to task for most of the night, getting stops when needed, but they've allowed a few scores.
Had a couple of penalties, but they've capitalized off of it, making up for it after that fumble.
2 of the scores on the 21 points scored are on the defense, 1 being on the special teams.
Let's hope we get another stop, get them off the field, and another
Increase
score
this
for
lead.
Enid here.
Try to slowly put this game away.
2 wide receivers at each side. Motion the running back. And went through his progressions. Fired left side. A little indecisive there. Intended for 26, Crenshaw.
Looked like he had no idea where to throw the ball. Two receivers that could have got it. Both of them miss.
From the left hash. Wolf. In the shotgun. Trips left. Motion Simon. Hands it off.
Ooh. Big hit.
7 yards there.
Flipped over. This is a 3rd and short.
6:46 to go.
See if the defense brings some pressure. Twin set.
In the pistol. Wolf. Some miscommunication here. Looking for a play. Shotgun. Wolf. And fires.
Tight window. Great
Taken
throw.
in. Good throw at the 45
You know,
by Crenshaw.
misses a few plays ago, but he adjusts and makes a great throw for the first down. 2 defenders there that were ready to absolutely crush him.
Four to the right, 1 to the left, back to throw Wolf. Lob pass, wide open, Clark. Got him in stride into the end zone, touchdown Lions.
They created a mismatch with 4 receivers at the top, and he had a wide open man down the field. He's just got to get it there, and he'll do the rest of the work to get to pay dirt.
Shootout so far tonight, and the Lions' first score of the second half.
Been a very exciting game, looking to make it a 3-point game again.
Took them a while to score, though, 7 minutes in. Or 6 minutes in, excuse me. And Evans is sent it up for the Lions here.
And it's going to be good. Back to a 3-point game. So in this 3rd quarter of action, around 6 minutes to go, it'll be a 3-point game as we will be back shortly.
Lions got their first score of the second half right there, 6 minutes in. Evans to send it away here. High scoring game so far. 5:57 to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Interesting kickoff formation. Let's see if they go for an onside kick.
They do. And off of Withy, picked up by the Lions.
But that's going to be a penalty. It looks like it may not have went 10 yards.
Penalty down at the 39.
That or it could be an illegal formation.
And they're going to have to redo a kickoff right there.
So the kick didn't go 10 yards. They're going to have to re-kick. So what would have been a good onside kick, now they may just have to normally kick it off. Moore's made a lot of mistakes tonight.
He doesn't want side conversations on the headset. He doesn't mind just speaking. Yeah, gameplay's okay. If he's yelling at you for talking during that, probably a problem. Okay. Eric, can you do me a favor and like dash out a battery? Just make sure the lights be
Evans. Evans is sent it away. No onside kick this time. Slater with the fair catch inside his own 40.
So let's see who comes out at quarterback this drive. And Aiden will come out.
Fortunate that onside kick did not count as the Lions picked it up. But they had to re-kick after the flag.
You know, as I said before the kick, Moore's made a lot of mistakes tonight. Some that are a little costly. You know, it's real easy to lose a game when you make mistakes.
We had the fumble in the first half, and then now onside kick. That could be very, very costly here. And by the looks of it, looks like they might send a lot of pressure. Robinson in at quarterback, back to throw. Tyke fade route, right side. Pass is taken in. What a grab by Tyke.
Wow,
Flag down after the play.
And it looks like he drawed the flag too.
Tyke Andrews is a beast, Hayden.
Amazing catch. You know, what was that one catch in college football from Stanford a few years ago? It's kind of like
his
that.
Back, yeah.
Third penalty on Simon tonight against Tyke Andrews. Again, talking about the mistakes that they were making, Landon. He's made quite a few mistakes against Tyke tonight. Tyke's been winning this matchup so far.
I mean, he may be a great player for the
Tyke
Lions,
might be
but
better.
as a young player, he can tend to make some mistakes, and that's one that was shown right there.
It's been a great matchup that Tyke has been winning.
Handoff Rao. Rao up the right sideline,
Looking for
walking
four.
into the end zone, touchdown, Enid.
And that will be 4.
Double Deuce gets in.
His unstoppable night is just getting better. You know, I think he's over 200 yards now.
He is over 200 yards, Hayden.
What a night.
Real to kick the PAT for Enid.
PAT will be good.
227 rushing yards for Luke Rao,
And the push-up team will come out to do their push-ups.
along with 4 touchdowns.
So after the score to make it a 10-point lead, the kickoff team will come out. 5:33 to go in the third quarter. 38-28. Enid on top.
Touchback. And
So as the
line's going to be coming onto the field.
So as the defense will be coming out, what will the defense do to stop the Moore offense? I really do think that the easy answer is put some pressure on Denver Wolf. He's really going to have some pressure on him. They haven't pressured him a ton, but when he's under pressure, he tends to scramble out and have to improvise. Make him have to do that. He's succeeded a few times, but he's made quite a few mistakes when he's had a lot of pressure in his face.
Whistle down on the field.
You know, you also have to be able to defend the pass. We know that they're a very explosive team deep.
They center the ball here.
They've got to find a way to adjust and stop the deep ball.
Wolf in the pistol formation. Trips right, quick fire, right side, screen play taken in.
Ton of pressure brought by Enid.
First down and more. Taken down, flag after the play. Ball is out, picked up by Alvarado. Flag mid-play, excuse me.
That could be coming back. So we got a player down. Tyson Kennedy getting hyped up on the field. So we're going to await the call. It's looking like there's a very good chance that this is Enid's ball.
Takeaway may or may not stand. We're going to have to find out here soon.
If it stands, that's another huge mistake by the Moore offense. So Enid will be looking to make it 45-28. And it's looking like it'll be Enid's ball. We're going to add much more to the lead as the refs will talk this out, and we're going to see the call. And it will be on Moore. There'll be one on Enid too, so those will offset. And it'll be Enid's ball.
Enid football into Moore territory now after the offsetting penalty.
Carlos Alvarado is hyped up after the fumble recovery, getting the student section pumped.
10-point lead may be extended by even more right here. Possibly a 3-score game if they get on the board again.
They're going to look to make it a 17-point game. Look for Double Deuce to get the ball to make it a 5-touchdown night.
And Percival, and at quarterback this time, split
see
rep
the
still
deep
going
ball.
on.
Could see him throw it up.
Corey Dean guarding Tyke at the bottom of the screen.
CJ Simon hasn't been covering him a
Motion
lot.
Slater, but they hand it off to Rao. Some miscommunication by the secondary, the Lions. But thankfully for them, it was a run play. Luke Rao goes forward for 1.
Looked like he may have grabbed him by the neck to throw him down. You know, ever since towards the end of the first half, CJ Simon hasn't been covering Tyke a whole lot since.
He only really got that one PI, and after that, it's been over.
It's been a little quiet. You know, that was a matchup we were really looking to see.
Motion. Slater takes it in, and it's an end around. First down and even more. Brock Slater left side, and first down. Enid move the chains deep into more territory, into the blue zone now.
That's great ball carrier vision to see that the outside was not safe and to cut inside and get a first down and plenty more. Looks like we'll be moving close. If not, we are inside the blue zone.
4:28 to go here in the third.
A brand new set of downs for Bennett to work with.
From the left hash at the 18. Percival, same play. Slater stuffed this time.
The play will be blown up.
Taken down for multiple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Enid's going to move out of the blue zone. It's a big loss. It'll bring up second and long. 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Second down. They throw. May try a contested catch with Tyke, see if he can make a play. Give it to the young guys, see if they can do something.
Tight formation here, back to throw, Percival. Looking incomplete, intended for Jamison Washington in the end zone. Throws it into double coverage.
Inaccurate throw. Looked like he may have had him at one point. He hesitated and the throw was a little off. It's a big third down. Now obviously you can go for the field goal, but let's say they get 15 or so yards, maybe 14 on the play. You could go for it on fourth down. This is a comfortable position to go for it. There's all the reason for Coach Woods to be aggressive and see this as a two more downs.
Whistle down on the field, timeout.
So they're going to talk it over. So big third down, as I said. It's a third and very long. So Enid jumped up for a 14-point lead at the beginning of the game. Looked like they had their foots on the gas, but then they get stopped a little bit by Moore, and Moore has bounced back and tried to get this game close. But currently it's a 10-point lead for Enid. So they're looking to score, put some points up on this drive to kind of make it a 3-possession game, or even a 2, with 3:28 to go, 38-28. Got it.
Two timeouts for Enid, 3 for the Lions. Enid looking to get on the board again. More defense has been struggling as a whole. Or maybe they're just giving up points, trying to let a shootout happen. Whistle down. Flag, false start Enid.
That's going to make it a third and even longer. That could take them out of field goal range. Coach Wood's got to dial up something to get it closer. Attempt to make it. A little more out of reach.
Percival back to throw. Screen play. Tyke taken in. Going from perimeter to perimeter. Taken down by a sea of line defenders. Only gets about 5 there.
They're going to bring the field goal unit out with hope that they can make it. It's a pretty long field goal.
Daniel Real to add more legacy here. A 41-yard attempt.
Remember, Moore missed a 49 earlier.
Kick is up, and the kick is
good.
good. Real sends it through the uprights for a 41-yard field goal.
Great kick.
41-28.
So after the offense stalls out and moves back, on third down they get 5, and that may have been just enough for him to get the field goal. Make this lead 13. So still a 2-possession game. So Moore not completely out of the game yet. Enid to kick. Be crazy if we see another onside kick here. But with Coach Woods, it's never out of the question. They won't try it. And he's going to have to scoop it
Taken in,
up.
bobbled. Picks it up inside the 25. Clark right there for
That
the
could have
Lions.
been a huge mistake. So Moore's offense.
Needs to get on the board. They're
Yeah.
trailing by 13 points right now.
You said it.
2-score game.
You said it perfectly. They need to wake up a little bit.
Stop would be putting the Plainsmen in prime position for their first homecoming win since 2014.
Enid has scored just as much as Moore averages a game.
Wolf. Screenplay. Take it in. Trying to make a play. Only gets 2 there. Taken down by Jaden Blanc.
And you know, as I said earlier in the first half, we hadn't said Jaden Blanc's name like at all. We finally hear his name as he makes a good tackle in the open field. It's a pretty good play that'll make it a 2nd and 8. As we see on the bottom of your screen, as you know, he will be motion. They're going to do that.
4 wide receiver set.
They're going to do a similar set to earlier when they scored. See if Enid won't make the same mistake they did last time.
Back to throw. Wolf. Right side this time. Blanc almost picked it off. A little past his hands. He just went right through it, but a great stop. Deflection by Blanc there.
It'll make it a 3rd and 8 as they tried to attack down the field. Jaden Blanc there to get the stop. Nearly a great interception. Could have all put the game away. See CJ Simon on the bottom of your screen in man coverage with Devin Gaines.
1:50 to go. Quick pass right side.
And they blow
Tries
it
to
up.
elude a tackler, but taken down by the Enid defender, Zane Wiggins.
So do they punt or go for it?
I think going for it would be a good choice, but the
I
special
don't.
teams unit is coming onto the field.
You know, I would have disagreed with you if they went for it. With this field position, if they don't get it, Enid's in an amazing position to put the game away. I think maybe they have trust in their defense to get a few stops so they can get this game back closer.
They've been struggling a little bit. Rao with 4 touchdowns, Andrews with 1. But by the looks of it, they send it up and away. High punt.
And it'll take a more bounce to around the 30, maybe the 30 itself. And
Flag down after the play. First and 10 from their own 30. 57 seconds to go. Percival hands it off. Rao finding a hole going up the left sideline.
Double deuce with a big play.
Luke Rao past midfield. First down and even more into Lion territory.
And that's going to be well over 200 yards. Maybe looking for the 300-yard game. This kid is special. Recently, he got a D1 offer earlier this week, Landon.
Yes, he did, by Drake University.
Congratulations to him on that. It's the first of many to come.
Indeed. First and 10 from the 45. Rao again.
Big run.
Relying on the ground game as he gets 7 yards there.
Bennett getting some more playing time. We didn't mention when he came on. Now running the ball a little bit. Ticking down to the last 30 seconds. He has 269 yards on the ground. That's a monster night. Nearing the 300 mark.
Second and 2, clock ticking down here in the third quarter.
They're going to have to run at least one more play.
Percival. Handoff Connor this time. First down. And he gets 10 to 15 there. At the 25 is where they're going to spot him.
Amazing play to end the quarter as we're going to go into the final quarter of this game.
Flag down on the field after the play.
So we're going to await the call. With one more quarter of action, it is 41-28. Enid with the ball. We'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. And we are back with the final quarter of this battle. We're going to see who really wants it more. Enid with the their foot on the pedal, ready to put this game away. See if Moore can try to step up.
Handoff Rao. Hit quick at the line of scrimmage, no gain there.
And the big man, Brock Sullivan, is in on the line. He's like, what, 6'9"?
Yes, he is.
He's a big guy. Towering figure. It's going to be hard to get around. And you know, I mentioned earlier, Eric Ford was suited up, but I don't think he's played at all tonight. And they're taking it easy with him.
Motion Slater, back to throw, Percival. Fires. Intended for Allen, flag down after the play.
Big hit. He got drilled as he tried to make the diving catch. As it's going to be on Enid, I believe it was a holding, so they're going to move back.
.11:09 to go. Second down and 22 for Enid. Handoff Luke Rao.
Big hole, big gain. He's going to gain a lot of that yardage back.
Luke Rao with a lot of success on the night tonight.
He's going to get,
Upcoming third down.
he's got to be super close to the 300-yard game. And you know, this is going to be one of those games that these D1 schools are going to look at. Almost 300 yards, 4 touchdowns.
And the shotgun now. And they hand it off to Rao. They've relied on him all night, and it's been working.
Bulldozes his way through.
And a first down, maybe.
Very close.
4th and short for Enid.
And
Into 4-down territory. Looks like they may do some type of wildcat formation.
I mean, I understand why you'd give the ball to the player that's played best in this game.
Panate in there on the line now. Wildcat formation, whistle down. Timeout.
More not happy with the way they lined up, perhaps. I believe it was them who called the timeout. Yes, timeout taken by Moore. So with 10:22 to go, 41-28 lead. Lead has not changed, but a big 4th and short, very short to go. I can imagine that they run the ball as it's been as successful all game long.
285 yards for Luke Rao on the ground tonight. 4 touchdowns. We've been saying it over and over, but they've passed the ball 1 out of 10 times tonight.
Games like that are unheard of. He had pretty similar production last week against Jinx, too. Very impressive.
They stay in the Wildcat.
Moore going to load up the box.
Rao trying to bulldoze forward. What do they say?
Very close. Will they give him it on forward progress?
More offense coming onto the field. So he will not convert there.
It was
First down, Moore.
It was very close. I like the play call to give it to your best player so far tonight. They could not convert. Moore's defense gets a much needed stop. So they're going to still be in this game. If there's any time Enid has needed a turnover in this game, it's now to put the game out of reach.
1st and 10 from the 31. Handoff. Eluding tacklers. Left sideline. Hayes. Huge gain.
Big hit.
And Cameron Hayes took it up the left sideline there. Got into Plainsman territory as well. First down, Lions.
Looked like he may have had the wind knocked out of him at the end of the play. And they'll back him up. Big play by the Blue Sea. Adjusted well.
Exact.
Pick up a 1.5.
Back to throw. Fires Hayes. Trying to make some moves. Taken down by Carmelo Washington.
It looks like he just couldn't find anybody open downfield, and he just dumps it off for the easy gain.
Tommy and Carmelo Washington stop first down.
Luke Rowell at 290. 87 yards away from a school record in terms of rushing yards in a game. One touchdown away from tying. As
After
that
the quick pass right
throw
there.
will get a few yards. There's a chance he can break the record tonight.
8:48 here in the game. Moore looking to get on the board. The Plainsmen looking to stop him. Who wants it? Handoff. Hayes finds a hole. Trying to crease it. Drag down. First down. Move the chains near the red zone.
Makes a cut for a first down. Great run to keep the drive alive. Denver Wolf leaving in his offense down the field. Trying to get 7 points, keep this game in reach.
2-score game right now. 13-point trail for the Lions. Enid defense looking to capitalize again.
Well, Moore's offense looking to capitalize on 7. Enid looking for a turnover. And he's going to look to throw, and caught! Incomplete. Couldn't keep it in his hands. Would have been a spectacular play. Wolf threw it perfectly into double coverage in a tight window. That could have been one of the plays of the game.
In the shotgun, trips right, back to throw. Wolf rolling, looking to buy time, fires over the middle, pass is taken in. Do they say he has a touchdown?
They say yes.
They say yes, touchdown Lions.
Great play down the field, great throw. It was a big hit at the end, nonetheless a touchdown with the extra point on the way. PAT is good.
Kick is up and good. 7:56 remains in the ballgame. Enid leads Moore 41-35.
The record holder for 377 rushing yards in one game is Seth Hamley, the 2011 Plainsman running back. And he would have been playing with Clint Shelf at that time, Hayden.
Yeah, nicknamed Popeye. Very, very good running back.
But Luke Rowell on the verge of breaking that here in the fourth quarter with 7:56 to go.
I don't think he'd be too disappointed if Luke Rowell broke the record tonight.
Yeah, he'd definitely be proud of a
One touchdown away from
new
tying
and upcoming
that.
Plainsman.
Let's see if they feed him the ball on the drive. Another question is, who's going to come in at quarterback?
We're just going to have to find out, ladies and gentlemen.
So we've got ourselves a shootout.
That's probably why what we do is put down. Make sure you can't see this.
A little under 8 minutes to go here in the game. 6-point lead for Enid. And Moore could possibly do an onside kick here, Hayden.
Would be interesting. It's got to go 10 yards, though. They didn't do that last time.
Whistle down on the field. Timeout.
Enid takes the timeout. And the onside may happen.
It's a lob kick. Left side, out of bounds. Flag down.
Can't kick it out of bounds. Aiden Robinson in at quarterback. Looks like they could just run it out with Luke. Help him get that record and put the game away with not enough time for Moore to do anything.
Ball at their own 35-yard line. Aiden Robinson with Luke Rao and Withy in the backfield. Two wide receivers to the left. Handoff Rao. Gets nowhere.
Playing a great game tonight. You know, this is kind of one of those prove-it moments for Aiden. See what he can do late in the game.
Rolling left, fires. Taken in Slater, left sideline.
A
Gets
big
hit, dragged out of bounds. And do they say he has a first down? They spot him short of the first down. Upcoming third down for Enid, 7:14 to go.
Take a little timeout.
Upcoming third down and short for Enid at their own 43 from the left hash. 2 to the right.
I think they'll run the ball on this play.
Motion Andrews, handoff Rao. First down, Enid goes forward for 5 yards there. Luke Rao.
I think he got the 300-yard game.
He's got 7 minutes to break his school record. One to the left, 2 to the right. Motion, Washington. And stuffed immediately.
Moore read the play perfectly. As he comes off the edge to get the stop.
Hayden Stoll with the takedown right there on Luke Rao. 1 yard loss on the play. Second down and 11 here for Enid with 6:14 to go in the game. 6-point lead.
Tight formation.
Looks like they're going to send pressure, and Tyke's going to try to get outside. Cutting up field, Tyke.
And he gets the first down.
Dragged down into Lion territory now. Inside the 35-yard line. .5:32 to go here in the game. 1st to 10 after Tyke Andrews. Big gain there.
Motions Tyke.
And it's a handoff to Rao, trying to spin out of some tacklers. And he finally gets dragged down. It's about 4 yards there.
Loss on the play, second down.
Similar formation. One-on-one matchup on the top of your screen.
And Robinson's looking that way. Low pass taken in, right sideline. Looking to make a move. And finally gets hit out of bounds. Tyke Andrews, first down, Enid. 12-yard reception for Andrews there.
Designed to roll out.
Usually the story of the night, but he isn't tonight. But hey, he's done outstanding, Hayden. And he will do that every game.
They've played an outstanding night on offense. I'd say a near perfect game. It's going to be on the bottom of your screen now. They're going to flip the formation to different sides, and they're going to motion Slater.
Fires, fade route, go into the end zone. Incomplete.
Nearly a great catch in the corner of the end zone.
Intended for Jamison Washington right there.
He's a very athletic guy, very young.
4:22 and a score would put this game away. Second down and 10, Enid.
You know, Washington could really be that next big receiver for Enid. He has a lot of potential.
Second and 10 from the 23. 4:19 to go. 4:22. Motion. Handoff route, going forward, finds a hole, stays on his feet, trucks a man over into the goal line.
He was looking for 5 on the play.
First and goal upcoming, Enid.
Still made a really big play inside the goal line. It's going to be first and goal.
At the 7-yard line now, approaching 4 minutes to stretch the lead possibly here. Starting to show the passing game now. Robinson with Rao
looking
with
to put the game away.
Snap. Handoff. Rao going forward. Touchdown.
And that's 5.
He ties the touchdown record, but he's not quite there on yardage yet. Luke Rao gets into the end zone for the 5th time tonight.
That's Luke Rowell's 5th touchdown, which ties the record. Most
3:39 to go.
What can
And
this
that
get-
should put it away and possibly be the Plainsmen's first homecoming win since 2014.
What can he not do? And looks like they're going to come out and go for the 2-point. 307 yards on the night. Around 70 to go to tie the record. So he'd need a big run if they got the ball back.
And they're going for it here.
Looking to make it.
A 2-score game. Motion Andrews. Handoff Rao trying to bounce it up, and he will.
What can he not do?
Luke Rao is on fire tonight, folks. And the Plainsmen might have just put it away.
What a night. You know, we've said it many times tonight, but we said that this Moore team likes to put teams in a shootout, and Enid's going to win it. It looks like they will. It looks like they'll come out of the shootout with their first
You're a funny guy,
district
Enid.
W. Hey,
Hey, I'm happy.
I've
for
got
Enid
high
right now.
hopes, yeah.
No doubt about it.
If they execute, they'll win the game.
One stop and it's over. One stop.
Daniel Hanna for the kick. Deep to receive. Number 13, Cameron Hayes. For 2, Ben Clark.
And on the kickoff,
Lob kick right side.
And there
He's
it
going
is.
to try to take it. It's a lateral play
and that's going to
up
be
the
a good
left
play.
sideline. And he's pushed out. Not quite to midfield, though. First down intended for the Lions.
And the Lions offense will come out looking to keep this game alive.
He's pushed out of bounds by Luke Brown. And 23, Jerry Bird.
At the 49, first and 10, 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Trips right, back to throw. Wolf looking, fires, taken in. His wideout's got it.
Makes a
Trying to
man
make a
miss.
play. Hit hard by Wiggins and taken down. 9-yard reception there for number 14, J.J. Gomez.
Made a man miss, but they come back and get him.
Both teams 0-1 in district play. And the Lions trying to stag on to their first district win of the season on the road.
Wolf
But they need to score here.
Wolf trying to move quickly.
Twin set now. Wolf back to throw. Rolling left, looking to buy time. And he's going to have to fire quickly. Incomplete. Shadow by Lewis. Or excuse me, Washington.
It looks like nobody was open.
Intended for his wideout on the left sideline.
He's able to adjust and make a good play, but it's just a drop.
3rd and 1 out there. The Plainsmen 42.
And this is obvious 4-down territory.
They're going to spot it at the right hash now.
Let's see if Enid brings some pressure on the 3rd and short. Get him to make a mistake.
In the pistol. Handoff. Going forward. Trying to strip the ball, but he's taken down. Gets the first down, move the chains, gets to the 36.
Subs coming in. Fanade comes out.
Twin set. Shotgun. Wolf back to throw.
Nobody open. Scans the
Wolf in
field.
desperation throws it underneath. And he's going to have to try to make a play out of it, and he will get a first down there.
There's nobody open, but he surveys the field and then finds an open man finally.
Improvisation right there from Wolf.
I'm sorry, but I'd rather have the ball in the shot than have the same shot.
49-35. Lions trailing by 14. 2:25 to go. Timeout on the field. Hayden one stop and it's over.
This would be, as we've said, the first district win at home. And
For
it'd be
homecoming.
for homecoming.
First homecoming win since 2014.
Big win. You need the win coming in the next week in a very big game against Bigsby.
Momentum will definitely help Hayden.
And look at that, Luke Rao in on defense.
We're at. Rolling left, Wolf. Fires, tipped by Lewis. Incomplete. Clock stops at 2:20.
Funny enough, Luke Rao in on the pressure. Doesn't usually, or never plays defense, but he's in on defense.
(49-35). Lions trailing by 14. Enid looking for a big stop. Empty backfield. Wolf. Over the middle, intercepted Alvarado. At the 10. Trying to take it back, and he gets dragged down inside the 40-yard line, and that puts it away, folks. First homecoming win since 2014.
Wow.
Both teams were seeking their first district win of the season, and Enid comes away with it this time.
Enid's going to win the shootout.
Second home win of the year. First one was Ponca City, this time against the Lions. 2:09 to go. Percival in the game for Enid.
My goodness.
At the 37 from the right hash. Snap, handoff, Rao, going forward, gets about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 there.
Be great to see him run for one more touchdown, break the record, and get close to the rushing yard record. He's going to have to tie his shoe.
.128 to go here in the game. Second down and 4. Bennett, snap. Same concept. Hit at the line of scrimmage. Gets 1 yard there.
A run to the side. Bull does his way close to a first down. They get it. It's over. Short. Fourth and 1. 17 seconds, and they're just going to let the clock run out.
And ladies and gentlemen,
And Enid.
first district win at home this year, and looking to be a promising season for Coach Woods. He's had so much success in the past 4 years. And Hayden, what do you got?
What a win tonight. So we come in looking like we had a very, very good matchup on our hands. We did. We had a very great shootout, but Enid able to prove that they are way better than what most people think they are, to win by 2 scores against a team who is known for scoring a lot of points in a game. They looked a little different. They looked a little flat at times on offense. 28 points for that offense, with 7 of it being on a kick return. A lot of
defense, they
yeah,
just struggled as a whole.
A lot of mistakes.
A lot of pass interferences, mistakes, and you really just can't commit those.
And the offense,
penalties too.
Yeah, offense made mistakes, throwing I think a couple interceptions, having a couple fumbles, just simple
fumble at the end of the first half costed them.
Simple mistakes that costed them this game. That Enid.
So it really came down to who was more disciplined, and Enid came on top.
Thank you for correcting.
Got their first, district win at home and their first homecoming win since 2014. So congratulations to them.
Enid just played the better game tonight.
Yeah.
Enid was just the better team. As Enid will take it, 49-35, and with that, we say bye at D. Bruce Selby Stadium. I'm Hayden Clark.
And I'm Landon Collins.
And we will see you later.
Live the creed.
Luke Brown, who went for 321 yards, 5 touchdowns. Congratulations to everyone in tonight's victory. The Plainsmen back in action this next Friday night when they welcome Bixby here to D. Bruce Selby. Thanks for coming out and supporting the Plainsmen. Have a safe ride home and good night.